Hello, everybody. So, we're doing a reading today for messages for our soul's lesson, since it's all about transformation and reinventing ourselves. So, I did a past, present, and future for the past, healed. So, past lesson that has been already completed. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. So, not as much a lesson, but like you've grown to realize that you are very important in this new beginning, this new time. You have a very important role to play. You have ancient wisdom in you that runs through your body and your soul. So, not much a lesson, but coming to an awakening of an inner wisdom, who you really are. You have a soul's journey. You know your path, or you're on the right track to find your purpose. Excuse me. Overall energy is peaceful warrior. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. The angels want you to know that you are warrior, soul, and that your heart is so pure and light-filled that you desire only peace for yourself and those around you. You may find your peace being challenged. However, you are being called upon by Archangel Ariel and the angels. Know that there is true strength in holding things together and sending everyone around you, especially the challengers, the haters, peaceful thoughts and blessings. So this is a message that being the bigger person and not wishing, or even not wishing, but like in anger, somebody does you wrong, you naturally want to do the same thing back, just to make them feel how you feel. But that's feeding the fuel. It's not stopping the cycle, it's continuing it. So that's the transformation, and I think in the world right now is really in reinventing the way we think, since Aquarius is an air sign and all about knowledge and technology. So that's what we're encouraged to do. What the big plan is, or what, I'm not sure what's going to be, I don't know how to say it without saying too much. Whatever it's they situations and certain sometimes the narrative is made to look a certain way to cause your mind to be confused on where to put your energy, and it's really to block something else that you're supposed to be doing, working on yourself and obviously helping others. But you need to have learned that healing lesson to put the best advice out to others, and not to work out of fear and out of resentment or anger. Or don't feel guilty if you ever have. That's all a lesson to know now that choosing peace will make a difference and it will cause a ripple effect. You know, sometimes that's all somebody needs, is someone to be kind to them, even then when they're always unkind. You know, they just need that compassion even when they aren't showing it. They really just need that. Maybe they've never had it before, so some people have a tough shell, but really when you give them a little bit of compassion, that shell is warmed by the big heart that they have. But they have built a wall around it with time. So compassion is very important. Now, don't take on other people's energy. You don't want to bring yourself into the situation. Just to listen and not to judge. You know, sometimes it's so easy to judge, but we've been there before, most of us. So, yeah, so I think that's great. You have a voice you're not afraid to use. Take time right now to figure out the most peaceful and loving state of being you can remain in. If you feel that you have a reason to stand up to someone or something that is challenging you, your angels are here to say you have the courage and conviction to do so, but ensure you are coming from a positive space and aren't dropping down to the fear-based level you may be up against. That's exactly what I said. I swear, guys, I didn't read this first. Take time to ask yourself if you'd rather be happy and walk away or be right and prove a point. Exactly. I've been saying that for a while now. I've come to a realization arguing the same point over and over, and the other person's arguing the same point, and we might both be right. Sometimes it's just better to be happy than to be right. Just to keep peace, you know, and if you're coming to that realization and somebody else isn't, that's fine. They'll have their time. Let them do it on their own. You know, good energy tends to catch on to the right people anyways, if they're accepting it. Take time to ask yourself if you'd rather be happy and walk away or prove a point. Will it have any benefit for the person or just your ego? Think peace and be peace. That's right. You can't fight ego with ego. Lioness of God, and she is a true warrior spirited angel who has a strong connection to the animal realm. She is here to help us have peace in our heart with regard to other people. She helps us look after those we love and find the strength to keep things going when times are challenging. She brings to your day the courage and poise of a lion, which Pluto in Aquarius right now. Aquarius is an air sign, so I believe we're going to be very connected to animals right now. There's a certain energy where I feel a certain connection, even more so. You might be thinking of something, and then you'll hear a certain bird outside very loud out of nowhere. You know, and it's a sign. So you're really going to start noticing all the signs. And spiritual gifts. Don't be afraid to to shine. That being different is actually a good thing. Really is. So to channel my gifts and talents. Keep these kind of things to yourself. Some people don't understand, and you will be labeled. You don't need the stress right now. I think you just need peace. So just accepting things right now as they unfold. It is a fast-paced time right now with Aries. Aries as the planet of Mars. That is fast-paced energy. It's a big ball of energy pretty much, and it's in action, and it's just coming out of Gemini going into Cancer. So I'm sure there's really a certain fire coming out in us right now. Like we're releasing old baggage within us, so that the new alchemy of life can flow through us. And it's a really beautiful thing. But you really need to be in the place of good intent and really let go of the everyday stress of traffic and just sometimes people. I hate to say it, but I mean, it can be, everybody I think is going through quite challenging things right now. It's a big shift where things are breaking apart that we've tried to hold together for so long that weren't meant to be. It's kind of a forceful nudge in the right direction, but obviously it's not going to be an easy process because change is different, and sometimes we don't want change because we just like the comfortable. So it's time for a little bit of a shake, but we are definitely having guidance right now and being watched over, and gifts are being enhanced. You're also standing in your ground, your leadership with your warrior. I believe your ancestors were warriors. They're watching over you, watching you complete missions that they were on as well. Except now we have wisdom from, they give us wisdom, you know, so it's always it's a spiritual battlefield, but we're very well equipped with our tools of knowledge and just strength right now. You're powerful. Just make sure that you're not using that energy to give yourself a hard time, because that can go either way. But this is meant for taking action on your projects. It's really creative right now. Creativity and expression, transforming ideas, transforming the everyday 9 to 5 is just not working. So I think it's going to be a much more radical change. It's Aquarius energy. I feel like the Pluto in Aquarius is huge. It's really widening our perspective into the depths of Pluto. Powerful. So it could be some power, struggles in a sense, but I think people are going to really use that trailblazer energy and choose to not move into the technological advancements of not really natural things, like really messing with time, travel, and space. And I think it could be, the mad scientist energy. So, but it could also be the new ways of we lived a certain way, a busy life, and kind of angry energy all the time because we're so busy, that I think we're kind of realizing that there's something about the stillness and the growing your own food and sharpening your skills and all that kind of stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all skills that I never would have thought I would be doing 10 years ago, to be honest. And this just seems more satisfying to know how to grow your own food. Something about it. Really being grateful, and for an example, I'm just kind of getting into mind, like cutting open a pepper, like a yellow pepper, like one of those sweet peppers, and you have one pepper, and inside you have hundreds, I want to say, of seeds, of new possibilities, of plants, new plants, of even more peppers. So it just shows that what one person, or one idea can grow into bigger ideas, but really have to not fall into all the new inventions that are going to be pretty much making us do nothing, lazy, and stay home, do nothing. The self-driving cars, I just imagine, they're not going to need a lot of jobs because it'll all be machines pretty much. So can't really I wouldn't go against it, go with it, but I mean, you don't have to go against something. There's nothing wrong with advancing in time. I mean, that's important, but you don't have to fall into the trap. Like, say the internet came out, when the internet came out, and then there was social media. I mean, kids these days are stuck on their phone at a very young age on social media. When I am 38 and I didn't grow up with it. I had my first flip phone when I was 16 and there was no Snapchat and all this stuff. So we had to phone people and, the old-fashioned way, bike to their house instead of just chatting on social media. So I find that went too fast, and it became almost like an addiction. Like, too much of anything is bad. So the transformation, you really have to look at it as, don't indulge into too much of it, which is that Scorpio energy, right? Like that power, that mystery, that almost a little bit like a very like they want to win, very controlling, or like what's theirs is theirs. They not controlling, but protective. Could be in a good way, could be in too much. Like that's their bad, I'd say, qualities. So as an energy, it could really want to pull you in and know it's just this way, and you have to, you make your own choices. I mean, so it's your choice. So don't fall too much into all the technology. Like, you could still grow your own stuff, your own seeds, your own food, because if you have one pepper, you'll always have more. Just balance. Balance is key right now. The full moon in Libra suggesting us, even with all this new change, we still need to balance it. Like go with the new change. You want to flow with it. You don't want to go against it. You want to flow, but you don't want to fall into that trap of needing. You still want to teach your kids the important things in life. Don't want them to be raised by society, TV, and stuff like that. Like, it can be a scary place out there, so you definitely want to have a firm base and know that, yeah, you are here to change the way the world thinks, and just thoughts, like literally thoughts. And you just know that you and others around you, certain people, like, you can spot them. They shine in a different light because they know that it's all about change. As that's changing right now, everything's changing, but change in us. We don't fall into that trap of fear and follow that narrative and put more energy on it. So it really does, if it's stop, be still, and think what's going on. Listen to yourself. You have unconditional love. The Divine Mother is guiding you right now. So, sorry, to get back to the past, present, future. Got carried away. So, the past spiritual gifts. So, that's challenges. So, past, yes, you have become that earth angel, and you recognize it now. It's your transforming right now in the present. This is you learning from your past challenges. This is you transforming into that earth angel as part of the universe, that you are connected. You're transforming into that knowing that whatever obstacles in front of you, it is your choice on how you look at it. There's always a positive spin to everything. Just need a clear mind. And for the future, oh gosh, whoa. Sorry about that. Dropped my phone. That's kind of future and my phone. It's rattled. The future is, that's interesting. I mean, I'm very clumsy, but future is unpredictable, I want to say. It's almost like the future is blank. Like, it wasn't my phone falling. It was the having no answer at the end. I think that's what the message was. Like, the future is up to you. Future is in your hands. It's not in my hands. It fell out of my hands. The future is not up to me to decide. That's why I really don't believe in reading into the future, because I don't think it's set in stone. It's not. It's not the way it's planned out by the man reading the book. It's not his story. It's your story. It's our story. We're transforming our minds into a different perspective, a higher perspective, to support each other and support others' transformation, even if they're not at the same stage and they're still going through the denial or whatever it is. Just support them and try to understand that they're not mad at you, and they're just in energy that's confused at everything. So, the miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to connect through nature and fresh air. So I think future, you really just need to unwind and let things flow and to connect with nature. Like, as simple as that. Go outside and count your blessings. Like, not count your blessings, and be grateful. Like, your affirmations that there are miracles all around you. There's everything in nature is a miracle. When all this energy connects with this powerful change, it's really going to just be like a beautiful masterpiece of connecting shining, like connecting stars. You know, if you looked in the sky, all connecting together, and everyone that comes to this realization that this shift is to understand how energy works and how frequency works, and to really just have compassion for people. All right. The angels are so grateful for all your positive thoughts and the actions you do for others. They want you to take some time to see how amazing you are in person. They are so blessed to have someone like you helping them do their work, here on earth. You're an angel of the earth. Thank you. Instead of working out what you want next in life, ask yourself the simple question, how can I be of service? How can I first serve myself? How can I extend my help to others? When you have the answers, know that they are guidance from your angels. They want you to be just like them and be living your life in a balanced way for yourself first and then others. You will become a living, breathing angel. So you are here to use your voice. It's very important to use your voice and to understand that it's not selfish to care for yourself first, because you need to be in balance to be a help and service to others. If you're imbalanced, then you might react. Or so just to make sure that you put yourself first. If you can't all the time, then just take time for yourself. You are important. You're important on this mission, and really just need to understand that you are receiving all the gifts that you of love and everything you deserve. All right, so for the overall energy, humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I'm seeing that you just need to go out and have fun. Have fun and do things that bring back that inner child, bring you back to you. Not the you that's healing the world, but the you that just wants to go out and do some jumping jack somersaults, go on a swing, like just do whatever makes you happy, whatever it is. Even going out and laughing with friends. I'm seeing spending more time in the sun is very important right now. Really just focusing on just really focusing on being still in the moment. You're always on the go, doing the next thing, thinking of the next thing, and it's going to cause you to stub your toe, slam into things, spill things, and sometimes when you slow it down, it actually really helps. It may actually go a little bit faster, but I really just think you just need to take a breather and ground yourself from all this information and light that you're receiving, that you're being, all these activations, these codes, everything is coming to you right now because you're ready, but it still is needing you to just go within and close your eyes and breathe in the love that is all around you. Take a walk in nature. Really connect with all the living beings. That's where you'll find the unconditional love. No judgment. I pulled a card for Tarot, and the overall, the bottom was the King of Cups. See you really trusting or needing to trust all the knowledge you're receiving right now. You're healing. You're somebody who helps others. Having lots of dreams. Very in touch with your emotional side right now, which could be a little all over the place. You're a good listener, a good friend. And even though sometimes you don't feel like it, you are very emotionally stable, very emotionally mature, which can feel different from the rest of the world. You're healing the world. It's transformation. In reverse, this is material, dullness, preoccupation with money. One who mismanages money, someone will do anything for money. So this could be somebody around you. It's your security, the King of Pentacles in reverse. You may have felt in the past that money issues, I think you're focusing too much on what is going on around you, and you need to focus on your healing, not what you're lacking. Maybe, I think that's why you're lacking in the material or feeling like you are, is because you're in that, you're thinking about it too much, where it's not going to come through, because it needs to be in a natural place. You need to be in a natural place. You need to hold on, wait, you need to, you need to do this one thing over here. You need to, you're being channeled certain messages right now. You're growing. You're doing so much in the spiritual world that being preoccupied with other things is slowing it down. So just that release to need things, because you don't really need anything material. Yeah, overindulgence, gossiping, bitchy, not being nice, lack of social life. So I think you need to go out there. I feel like maybe you've been entertaining some bad behavior, gossiping, being, maybe, why is nobody else going through the things I am? Like, I'm doing the work, but not everyone's an earth angel, so this is your life path, which is going to feel much, like a lot more shadow work, because it's not just your shadow work, it's the world. You're doing a lot of work right now. So it takes a special person to take on these responsibilities. So I think you need to go out and have fun with friends. During this Libra full moon, you're really going to notice the people that you want to hang out and the people you want to disconnect from. Those are the people that maybe you go out, do too much indulgence with, or maybe they gossip too much and it tends to stay in your energy as an empath. Yeah, so I think you really need to go out and celebrate with the people that you know are there for you. It will be happier times. All right. I think I was going to... Oh, yes, I'm going to read. Okay. So for humor. And this is the outcome. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. There are definitely parts of your life that require serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy. make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. That's that Libra energy for relationships. Really noticing the ones that you want to focus on and the ones that you don't. I think that it's almost like you just know. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind. So do your best to listen to happy music and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. On that note, if you watch most of all the shows and movies that are out, they are about negative things. And that definitely does, our mind can't tell the difference between real life and a show. It will get our unconscious mind. So it creates fear that was not there. So just be really mindful, maybe just balance again. Everything's balanced. Don't too much of this, too much of that. It's what we're putting in right now is what we're going to get out with this transformation. So yeah, just be responsible of your mind. All right, and take time for yourself to really have fun so you can really get in that energy again that life isn't dull and people are fun, just the right people that are good for you, and really feed your mind the right energy, just like your body. All right, guys, balance is key right now, and you're amazing. And yeah, keep that awesome energy up. Until next time, bye.